Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here ready to go on the draft. I still got some last minute scouting to do, but I was basically seeing who'd be interested in a few players. So there's a lot of trade proposals. John Gibson, Dougie Hamilton, and Max Domi as well. Those are the three players I put up for offers. As you can see, we're getting first round pick plus meh for John Gibson. So we can still get something back. Second plus Kubelik, who's a bit of a better player. So that wouldn't be a bad idea. Something like that. If we like Kubelik, I haven't had a look at him yet. Tony D'Angelo, not a bad player either. Could be good to pick him up, get that second, ship John Gibson out. We have our succession place there, and that means he replaces Dougie Hamilton, and we're able to move on in that way. So there's ways and means for everything. Kachelnik and a first, that's not a bad offer. Double A plus a first, that's not a bad offer. Sebastian Aho, and this is where I thought it starts getting crazy. Like, there's no way they give up Sebastian Aho. Surely not. Surely not. Like, he's phenomenal, right? I mean, that cannot be a thing. That cannot be a thing. It just can't be. It just can't be. So I'm like, would they give him up? And I'm looking at their team and I'm like, I don't know really what else they've got there if they lose him. They got Svechnikov, but they wanted to trade him last year. They've now added in, some decent pieces like Ryan Suzuki for the future, Perreault for the future, Dean's there for the future. They're going to get better. But he's what's leading that youth revolt. They don't have much else. So yeah, they might give him up on that front, and there's a few ways it could work. But I was like, okay, Aho in a fourth. I mean, I don't know if I want to do that with stacked at center. This is a center heavy draft. There's only probably 3 centers I would take back in return. And then Colorado go and throw that. Straight up player for player. Nate McKinnon for John Gibson. I don't know if I can say no to that. I don't know if I can say no to Nate McKinnon. Alexander Barkov, Elias Lindholm, Kotkaniemi, Beignets. Theoretically, we're good. But how much value does Kotkaniemi have at 4-star? Lindholm can go back to the right wing. Could we then flip Owen Tippett for another big pick again before he's had a chance to settle, and bring McKinnon in? 1-2 punch, McKinnon and Barkov. Lindholm and Keller down the left-hand side. Johnny Gaudreau and Olofsson down the right-hand side. I mean, I'm just saying it could work. I'm not saying it's a good idea. I just think it could work. That was as far as I got. So all these are new. All these are new that I'm going to go through with you now. So we got Kyra. Ooh, Timo Meier. That's interesting. They're still on Gibson's picks. Brendan Gallagher, no thank you. Mats Dumba, no thank you. Alex Tuck, I don't think so. Okay, so that's our goalie trades. Dougie Hamilton for Kase. I mean, there's something maybe there. There's something there. Alex DeBrincat. Okay. Detroit want to give up a second. Spinajad, Ginsel's great, but no thank you. Issa Lindell, I mean, it's not bad, but he's not great, and the pick isn't that good. JVR's too old, not a great pick. Johnson on a third. Ryan O'Reilly. Sam Reinhart. Chris Tanev in a fourth. JT Miller. I think all the good offers were up front. Pullock there, second. Tom Wilson in a sixth. Ryan DeZingle in a fifth. Jacob Slavin. I used to love him, but I don't think he's as good as he used to be. Campo Bianco, seventh demon. Yeah, fourth back is not really as much. Duclair, Liam Pedersen, Jonathan Drouin, no thank you. Yeah, no. I think we got better centers than Lusto right now. Ehlers. Seth Jones is out of contract. Jared Spurgeon, no thank you. William Carlson. So those are our deals then. Again, I think the early ones are kind of cool. Nick McKinnon's definitely my favorite Gibson trade. That's 100%. That's 100%. I mean, I don't know. DeBrincat and Cachet could be like really interesting. They could be really interesting. DeBrincat especially. So I could get for Gibson and Hamilton, I could get Alex DeBrincat and Nate McKinnon. That's what you're telling me. That's what you're telling me. Okay, he's still got a couple more years. It's not a cheap deal. It's not a cheap deal. Let's see. Beirut. Sure. No, this is where we shouldn't get much back for Domi. Detroit's third's not bad. Detroit's third is not bad. Ruinen. Tyler Toffoli. Frederick Karlsson. Probably not. Morgan Frost? I don't really want... If I'm bringing in a center, it needs to be a top center. People like Lafty just... second, third line centers aren't going to cut it. Older players, no. Lehkonen, no. I've got young guys coming up. Brickley, no. Oh, I'm torn. I don't see too much that makes me want to give up Max Domi, although someone like Leeson is probably as quick and as good as it's going to come. As close as we're going to make it. And even then, I don't think that's really a good deal for us. Yeah. No, Garland, no. I'm going to go in and look at these a bit more in depth, but again, I don't think it's really going to fit what we want to do. He could play third line left wing. We get younger, we get cheaper. It's kind of what I want to be doing on that side of thing. Allard, I mean, he's solid. He's kind of solid, but do I really want to bring back another offensive defenseman when I've got them in-house? I don't think so. Yeah, if there's any deals that like jump out at you, I'm not really looking for a veteran. I'm not looking for someone too old. I mean, that's not bad, honestly. Paul Cotter. How's he built? How is he built? Solidly. Solid young player. Chris Wagner. Yeah, so DeBrincat and McKinnon, and then probably either keep Max Domi or just trade him for picks. I'm sure somebody would pay a second rounder. We didn't get a trade proposal for that, though. But yeah, no, some weird stuff there. Weird stuff. weird stuff. Heading into the draft, we have, I think we thought we were going to have 12 and 13. Yeah, we did. So 12, 13. I was looking for our pick then, but it's gone. 36, 43. And is that it? I think that might be it. 12, 13, 36, 43. I think those are our four. We did have four, right? What am I doing? Depth charts I wanted. Yeah, so 12, 13, 36. No, 34, 46. No, 36, 30, 44. Nah. Brain, go away. Brain, go away. Brain, go away. Okay, come on. Savoy number one. Savoy number one. Thank you. Right, number two. Lambert? I mean, Lambert could go number three. He's ready. Miroshchenko would be my other choice. I mean, not if I was picking. I think I'd go Miro. I think I go Miro if I'm picking. I think Legkov and Miro, but they're Russians. I don't think I go defenseman or goalie. There's just not value there. But yeah, no, I think Lambert's the guy. Johnny Poirier, third overall goalie. Third overall goalie, who honestly I'd probably have, like, not even in the top three goalies in last year's draft. Arizona, one of the worst teams all year. Absolutely abysmal. They were absolutely abysmal. Winnipeg, like, you know, they're producing some decent players up there. They're not coming through to the Winnipeg team very often, but yeah, Seattle gets the player, San Jose gets a good player, and Dallas reaches on a goalie. Arizona, Lambert or Legkov. I mean, or Miroshchenko. One of those three. Don't take David. I mean, he could be a superstar, I just don't know. Eatonen's decent, but I think the other three are above him. Brad Lambert. Arizona absolutely luck out there with Dallas. Absolutely luck out. The Golden Knights take Legkov. What a beast he is. Carvelas is the first defenseman off. Oh, I had him number 3 on defenseman. But it was close. I couldn't really separate them, but I had him 3. Carolina, Miroshnichenko, I should say, but that's their guy. Yeah, 100%. If they want to go defenseman, Luno is there. Don't go goalie. Don't go goalie. Please don't go goalie. You can't go goal early. Like, not these goalies. Not these goalies. Yeah, any one of the wingers on the board, I don't know too much about. But they're all pretty decent, I think. Iltinen would probably be my choice just because we've scouted him more. Lane Hudson. Ooh, Lane Hudson. A little bit early for him. I think he's number 4 on my board. So number 3 and 4 defensemen have gone. Roch-Antoine David. It's a great name. It's a great name. And finally, top 10, Iltinen to Devils. No, they go Arnsby. Okay. Okay. Not someone I had on my board, actually. He's gone 10th overall. So, Eek. Okay, the last pick before our doubleheader. Chicago takes Iltinen. Damn. 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 Oh, Savoy, Wright, Legkov, Lambert, and Iltinen all off the board, yeah? Great. And Legkov. Did I mention that? I think I might have mentioned Legkov, but yeah. Savoy, Wright, Brad Lambert, Legkov, and Iltinen off the board. And I didn't have Arnsby in the first round. I didn't have him in the first round. But Schnick goes off, Davids off. I mean, right wing, there's nothing. Right wing, there's nothing. I kind of like Heikkinen. He's okay. I mean, apart from that, I mean, Persson, Johnson, not really. Kruskin's not really. I think I liked Camel because he's a bit more ready and he's a year younger. But that would probably be a round 2, round 3 pick. So it's definitely not right wing. My top 5 centres are off the board at 11. We knew that was going to happen. We knew that was likely to happen. I've got Golob. I've got Devine. They could be good. Golob and Devine. What have we got on the left wing? We've still got Slavkovsky. I don't think he makes it to 36. I don't think he makes it to 36. If we want him, I think we go early and pick him up. I say early, but on this board here, he's on screen, and I'm not taking goalies. And I'm not taking a defenseman, I don't think. I'm definitely not taking... I'm not taking Michel, because he's not scouted at all. In fact, half of these aren't scouted. What do my scouts do? Oh, this is throwing me for a loop right now. Luno, I think, is good. Cote, I think, is good. Gaucher, I don't know. I wanted more information and I didn't get that. Lestaza, I don't know. Michel, I don't know. Goalies I didn't want. William, I mean, jeez, what do I do? Do I reach? How far down? Golub's 18. And who's the other one I liked? Devine and Vedin. So Vedin, 11, 12, 12, 11. 12, okay, so Golub is... Golub's the guy there. Where's Devine? He's a 3-star player, so... Aha, there he is. And he's a 2-star. That's why I liked him. 14, 12, 14, 11. Okay, 2-star, ready to go. I don't have too many others scouted. I don't have too many others scouted. I could possibly wait, but I don't know if he's there in the second. I don't know if Slavkovsky's there, and those are my 2 top players really on my board right now. I've got to do this. Jack Devine, Juraj, Slavkovsky. Who goes next? William Yee, that's one of my top defensemen. Cote goes. Gauche goes. So all these guys do go that I haven't scouted. Sean Medin. Van Houten. Casey. I don't think I had Casey on my board either. Nelson. Oh, Nelson I had high. Nelson I was hoping to get second round. Oh no, I did have Casey. Casey was my highest remaining defenseman. I was hoping to get Nelson later on, but Casey was high up. I was going to say Luneau's still on the board, but he goes as well. So Yi, Casey, Luneau, my top three defensemen there have gone. Celine is still here, maybe? Yeah, Celine, 17-year-old, he's still there. And Eriksson, I don't know. Heikkinen, if I want to take the right winger, I don't know if I do. Vedin is still there, but I've taken a winger and I've taken a center. So let's see. Philip Golub's gone. Okay, Plushkin, Farrell, Geeky, Heikkinen went. So many goalies in the first round, and none of them are anywhere near as good as last year. Like, seriously, they're nowhere near as good. They've left my number 2 goalie on the board. I had Poirier 1, and I had Philippe 2. And we've seen 2, 3 goalies go. We've seen 3 goalies go in the first round, but my number 2 guy is still on the board. Do I risk that? I mean, if I take Vedin, as solid as he is, that'll be 2 centers and a left winger. But he's two-way and defensive, and if I can get a really defensive third or fourth line on the go, he could be a penalty killer. I don't know if he ever develops. I don't know if he ever develops. I don't know if he gets past Askarov, etc. Yeah, okay. I can pass on Philippe, even though the value's really good and somebody's going to be getting a round 1 goalie in round 2. And 2 round 2 or 3 goalies were taken in round 1. It's like I don't remember your name. I don't see his name written down anywhere either. Okay, who's in defense? Who's still on the board on the wing as well? I can kind of ignore right wing though. So Hult, I mean, is okay. Tollett was okay. Lee, I don't have Lee. I have Howard. I didn't see Howard go, but I guess he has gone. No, he has gone. Okay, end of the first, Howard went. Okay, so if I want to take a winger, I think it's got to be Hult or Tolle right now. If I want to take a defenseman, Smurs, Nemec I don't have written down. He must have gained half, so I only scoped 3.5 up. Garnier, so it would still be Smurs for me. Celine, that's tough. That choice is offense versus defense I've got written down, and Celine is young. I don't think there's more depth. I think there's more depth still on the wing than there will be in defense. I think I've got to go for Celine there. I'm going to go offensive defenseman. Yeah, I'm going to go offensive defenseman and take Celine. Who goes after? Joe Vetrano, decent Nordin, Jelnek, Bartosi, Vesterberg, and Lee. Okay. Philip still on the board. Philip is still on the board. Like, why is he still on the board? Oh, I can't do it. I can't pull the trigger. Hult. or Schmers. I think that's my choice. It's Holt or Schmers or Camel. I mean, I only had two names written down at right wing. I had Heikkinen and Camel. Heikkinen went. Camel is still there. Camel is still there, boys. Oh, this is interesting. Is there anybody else I need to keep looking for? Is there anybody else? Did Deans go? Yeah, Harry Deans went to Calgary. Okay. I didn't see him go. All the other defensemen, I think, are gone. I think all the other defensemen are gone right now. I think left wing Holt's the best. Defenseman left, Smursh is the best. Goalie-wise, Philippe is the best. Right wing, Camel is the best. Who's the best center? Golub, Devine, Itanen, Vedin, Gocha. I mean, Vedin's there. He is there. Okay. Let's take a look then. Marek Philippe is a solid goalie that's got so much work left to do, and he's got two really good players in front of him. He's got Bednar, his compatriot, and then he's got Askarov ahead of him. He's got Caden Primo ahead of him. The value pick is Philippe. That's where you get your most value. You can flip him, trade him, but he's never really going to play for the team. I don't think that's my pick. Vedin is a center. I've got him down as a two-way. Yeah, he's a two-way. Oh, I could love this pick. Defensive forward, counter-attacking, two-way forward, playmaker, setup, aggressive forechecker. Like, he hits so many nice roles. He really does. He's a little greedy, disappears when the game is on the line. Frequent disable list. Was solid at center. We can do trades to improve center. I don't think that's the move. Okay. I think it's Holt versus Campbell in terms of wingers, and then do I want the offensive or defensive player? I think that's my thing. So Holt's a 3-star. Just so good everywhere. Really weak right now, but so good everywhere. Very injury prone, apparently, but like it doesn't look like it, guys. It really doesn't look like it. So I tend to ignore that a little bit. Everything else, I kind of like. Long term could be a second, third lineman for me. I mean, it's solid. But you add an extra, 40 pounds and a little bit more ready, and you get the fantastic Finn, Joachim Kemmel. Offensive forward, leader, bit more ready. Still pretty good. Can still play defense. That's still his best role, is back checking forward or playmaker. Bit of a two-way hockeyman with leadership qualities. So I think they're about the same. I think Camel's a little bit better right now. And I think that's going to get him the nod right there. And then Radim Smirts. So we know what Camel is and what he could be. Oh, I forgot about this. Smirts is so injury prone. Yeah. Now, I like him because he's a two-way defenseman and he could play really well. He seems fairly balanced in a lot of ways. You know, he's not too bad. He's highly determined. He might perform. But, ugh. For a defensive defenseman, I think I can get someone like that in free agency. That isn't too much of a worry. We traded off probably a better guy in Victor Mete than him. Had two names down on right wing. I really didn't think with the 4 picks we were picking a right winger, but it's number 4, Joachim Kemmel. Welcome. Did not expect it, but it's where we went. Kaplan looking Gustafsson. Anybody interesting? Philippe gets into the second round. Top end of the second round, followed by Avakian, who is okay. Yeah, but yeah, that wouldn't be my pick in the second, but so many goalies taken. Woodings, Murashov, like so many goalies in the first 2 rounds. But a guy I had in number 2, I rated much higher than the rest of the league, would be the value pick by far, is Philippe. And yeah. He doesn't go till late. But that's good. That's fine. I'm fairly happy with that. Unsigned draftees now look like... Oops. Now look like this. We've got Askarov and Betna, who are looking good. More Lishnik, Koskinen, who I can still trade out. We still apparently don't know anything about him. Tuamisto, we've just added in Celine. We've got Almquist from last season's draft. We've also got Slavkovsky, who I think will be better long-term. Devine is ready now, but Pomerov might be better long-term. We still haven't scouted him yet. Vesterberg is on board. Ingvarsson looks like he's developing nicely. And Kemmel could be ready early. So, some low ceiling guys, but high floors. And some low floors with high ceilings. The only ones that really buck that trend is Slavkovsky and Selin, who have just signed, and Koskinen, who's a year older. So that means Koskinen's the most ready to trade, in my opinion. But yeah, not bad. 2 right, 2 left wing, 3 centers, 2 right defensemen, 3 left defensemen, 2 goalies. We can pretty much cherry pick what we need, where we need them. And you see here we got some goalies, we got plenty of defensemen who probably are in a good shape right now. So, yeah, you can see now the depth. Billos is only depth. But everybody else here in defense and goal could probably play some NHL minutes and not really let us down. Okotchuk might be the worst. Clevin as well. If they played together on the third line, that would probably hurt us a little bit. Especially with the Swayman in goal. But still, 2 stars, not too bad. Look at the left wingers, solid. We've got 5 different options there we can go with. I definitely think Domi might be a good player to move because of that contract and because Denisenko can step into third line minutes and improve. So really, we don't need Domi anymore. Yeah, we really don't need Domi anymore. Barkov, Lindholm, Kokoniemi, Beignet. That's solid as it comes. Kokoniemi might be trade bait as well. I've already got rid of one of their star young forwards. I know I'm talking about trading away the other one. Oh, I'm a terrible person. But I've got Lindholm, Barkov, and Beignets in. I think that's a better trio to have down the middle. Plus, there's a deal in place where I can just get Nate McKinnon. Like, that's obscene. I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to bring McKinnon in. I'm not going to bring in Sebastianejo. As great as they are and would be, that's a little too much. Barkov was pushing it for me. So Kotkaniemi out, yeah, that's fine. Everybody here, Cole Caulfield still needs a lot of work, but he'll be a hell of a player one day. Apart from that, we're solid. Keller, Tippett, Clark, really like those three there right now. That means maybe Lawton is a good piece to trade. He might have really good value right now. So Lawton, Simmons, Kurali, Kotkaniemi, Max Domi, Foligno, they could all be traded. Dougie Hamilton, John Gibson, they could all be traded. Yeah, let me know what you think on that. But it's a possibility. There is a possibility. And there's all these deals. I don't like that one. Nope. No. Yeah, I don't think I really liked any of these deals from Max Domi, you know. Lundestrom, maybe. Lundestrom, actually, maybe. I mean, honestly, he'd be Kotkaniemi's replacement. I don't think we're gaining anything. I don't think we're losing anything. It's going to be a no to Brassard. Chmielavsky, I don't think so. Connor Garland, probably not. No, I don't want Braden Burke. I keep thinking I do for a second. Leeson was the other one. But I don't think there's a role for him on the team. I think free agency would be a good place to get some of these people in. I don't really need a depth defenseman either, do we? I mean, Lekkonen's solid. Yeah, but again, we don't really need that. I mean, Frost. I think that's a possibility. So, Frost and Lundestrom could easily come in. Frederick Carlson. A little bit older, a little bit worse. I don't think that makes sense. Tyler Toffoli certainly doesn't. No. I mean, the third round pick isn't a bad idea either. Let's face facts. That third could do some business. Okay, so my three possibilities here, I think. Max Domi could be sent out to Detroit, Philly, or Anaheim. So, Lundestrom is okay. We're getting younger, we're getting worse, we're getting cheaper, and long-term it might work out. Exactly the same with Morgan Frost. And that might be what we need right now. It might be what we need right now. And that pick's just going to come in handy later on down the road. Yeah, I mean, there's so much here that I could do. There's so much that I could do. I mean, honestly, I think a triangle trade works because I could take someone like Ehlers, but I might as well take McKinnon and trade him somewhere else and get something much better back. You know? So while we might take those kind of players, it wouldn't be to keep those kind of players. It won't be those kind of players. So Anthony Duclair, I mean, wouldn't be bad. Yeah, no. I don't think he's good enough two-way player, really. Czechoslovakia. I mean, used to love him, but no. Zingle. Tom Wilson. Second round pick. Again, I could probably get a little bit more back from them. And I've got players to trade away as well. I can add into those deals to get a bit more value. I think we've got to take that seriously. We've got to take that seriously. I mean, Tanev, yes, but no. O'Reilly, yes, but no. Adam Johnson, no. We're going to get rid of people like that, but there's a third and change on there. That's not bad. I guess that's not bad, but I think we've got better deals. Jake Ensler, I mean, he's just had a 101-point season. I mean, let's face it, he would be an upgrade over Ty Domi. 100%. But I really don't need him. And I don't need that contract. But again, triangle trade, I'm not going to ignore that one. How about we could get Detroit second in both years? That's interesting. That's interesting. But yeah, DeBrincat and Cache are the two that I'm really interested in. Alex Tuck and a second. For John Gibson. I mean, yes, but no. I think yes, but no is where we start on that one. Chelnick, yes, but no. Double A, yes, but no. Sebastian, yes, possibly. McKinnon, probably more. The pick. Timo Meyer. Will we actually want Timo Meyer? He's so offensive. I don't know if I want to call him in if we're getting rid of Max Domi. I mean, that's my issue again. Dunbar and Gallagher. Okay, so I think these are the deals that I want to think about. John Gibson for either Aho and change or McKinnon, which we then reflip. I think that's my Gibson deal. And honestly, I'm torn. It depends what else we can get back from the Sebastian Aho deal. Because I know what we get back from McKinnon. I mean, that's just pretty much getting the best player in hockey, not named McDavid. So yeah, that would be so interesting. That would be so interesting to trade away. Cache to Brink. I mean, this is a big decision right here. Like, he's a two-way hockey player. It's what I like. He's younger than Domi. He's slightly cheaper than Domi. I don't know if he plays well on the third line. The Brinkat could be more of a second line, and maybe we move Olofsson down to the second line, down to the third. That's kind of my thought with these two, is they'll play left wing for me, and then Olofsson just moves down to the third line. I think I'll leave those two up, yeah. So those would be triangle trades with a third party, like the Matt Duchene deal with both Ottawa and Nashville. So that'll be interesting. Cache to bring Cat in might be something. There are a pair of second round picks as well we could just go for. And there's Jake Gensel, who scored a ton of goals. But yeah, I think if I'm going to do that, I'm probably going to go DeBrincat. If I want a more of a two-way guy, I'm probably going to go Cache. Those picks will stay on there. Get rid of that third. And then we got a Morgan Frost or an Isaac Lundstrom possibly here. So we got 2 players for Domi. We got 2 picks and 2 players for Hamilton. And then we got 2 phenomenal players for Gibson. This is going to take a lot of thought. Okay, I've done some frankly horrific trade offers. Not expecting them to go through. Not expecting them to go through. But if any of those come back as yes, I'm a very happy person. If it comes back as it's close, then that'll be fine. But we should have had 3 no ways and like, well, we don't want to talk to you. And 1 that was a bit close up. That's not a fire offer. Yeah, okay. 3 first and Nathan McKinnon. I mean, I basically just kept on adding stuff because I was told that they might accept it. So can we do that? Also, I've also remembered that this is, the 3rd year, so I'm getting ready to add another team to the league. I haven't decided which one yet, but I've gone into commission mode ready. So when that hits July 1st, we'll be able to add that team in. That's kind of gonna hurt free agency. Like between that and the draft, the expansion draft. Like we might lose players. So I've just remembered about that, and I'm not that happy about it. Detroit. It's close to being okay. Okay. So that's the one I thought might be okay. Domi and Foligno. I can add more. I can add Bilus. And I can add Wayne Simmons. I can add all that for a second. Got Kanyemi. It's not a fair offer. Don't bother me with that. Okay, so we can't get a second back with that. I think I prefer the deal I've got going with Detroit. And yeah, as expected. So a second for 4, 5, 6, 7 plus Dougie for DeBrincat, who I think is the one I want to go for. I think he's the one I want to go for. Let's put that deal. That's a much better deal for them. Graham Clark, assign him. Number 92, not a problem at all. Welcome to the team. I'm hoping you do big this year. So we've got these 3 deals now to discuss. We're about to hit free agency, and we're about to hit... It's close to being all right. How much more do you want? How much more would you actually want? That's my issue. I mean, that's what they offered me. That's what they actually offered me. So let's offer them that and see if they'll still do that deal. Okay, so that deals there. Next day, last day of the season, manager of the year. Wow, okay. Reached the playoffs, winning season 600 or more, finished first, reached the finals. Did not win the championship, did not get any negatives. Total season score, 35. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now, if when we watch a game, it does take the in-game tactics, we should really plow those in. I don't know whether it does. So instead, I think I'm going to keep on. I think I'm going to keep on pushing the GM side. It's not a fair deal. Okay, so they definitely don't want to give up too much. Can we do a second in there, and I will give up another goalie? No, you won't. Okay, just do a second. I know what deals we had. Okay, so that's close to being all right. So we can probably get a third plus the Brinket. Yeah, we could probably get a third plus the Brinket. Let's try and get them to save on his deal for us. Get a third back then. Offer that up. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. It's the end of the season, so it's going to do a bit of business. But, yeah. Interesting. Okay, so Detroit will do this deal for the third. I'm going to pull the trigger on that. I'm just going to pull the trigger on that. Max Domi's a decent player. I don't mind him at all. But yeah, no, I think that he's 100% going to be a good player for Detroit. 100%. And I don't think he truly fits with us right now. I don't think so. So, yeah. We shift off a contract. We get something back that I think long-term will get us a player like Domi in the third. So we're using depth we have now. We got the entry draft stuff right now. Which I think if I can go to... Where was this? Or was it in the news or something? Oh yeah, it was like manager home. Yeah, this is how you get to the entry draft. I don't know why you can't get to this page through here somewhere. It just seems weird that you couldn't. So, looks like the Russians are topping this class. They got Nabulin, Sokolov, and Michkov. Then you got Connor Bedard, who is always been one of my picks at this stage. Good now, good long term. Then also we got a goalie who I don't know if I can pronounce. Kapelushnik. Something around approximate to that, maybe. 17, 4.5 star potential. Looks like we fully scouted him already. And then we got Andre Vazata, who's another solid goalie. Rick Renwick as well, and Holmstrom. So 4 4-star goalies right now. 2 of which are fully scouted, 2 of which aren't scouted at all. It's an interesting class. We've got some, decent depth here. It looks like there's plenty of 3 stars and above. The top 5 will be really good. I don't think we've got a pick in that range. And then we've got a page full of 4 stars. Yeah, we can't quite get to Vasata on his own. But Vasata plus the rest of these will be good. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know where we're going or how we're going to get there. Right now, they think we're going to get number 13. That's where our pick lies right now again. Based off this season, of course, we'd have our 31. Then we have 38, 49. So, okay. Yeah, I don't think we got another. So I think we've only got those 4. I think we traded away too many picks. So I wanted to go heavy on picks and rebuild, but then we started playing good. So I don't think we really need to. So yeah, again, I think I want to focus on forwards. If we're doing that, I want to focus on forwards. If we do get a good pick, and one of these top guys fall. Now, I'm a little loath to get the Russians because there's always issues. Playing in the KHL, having to buy out contracts, it's an idea that maybe I don't want to pursue. Kapelushnik, I mean, could be a good pick. We do have a very good goalie, but again, I think there's a lot of trade value there that we can just get so much back that it'll be okay. Okay, oh, that's an interesting. Okay, that's not, you can't take notes, but it is something you can click on, apparently. But then we've got Connor Bedard, who I expect to be number 1 in this class, at least at this stage. There do look to be some defensemen, and then you've got players like Hjelstrom and Molnar, who I don't know, but a couple of Europeans there. Molnar doesn't seem to be too bad. Halen doesn't seem to be too bad. Hjelstrom needs work. Mitchell's okay. Skulfnes looks okay. Skulfnes looks a little weak, let's be honest. So him and Kjellstrom probably are the 2 that you might not want to go for. Holmstrom, I don't know. That might be goalie round 1. Might be goalie round 1, value round 2, and then find the hidden gems in round 3. I think when you get to the 3-star level, that's when all the wingers start coming out, really, it looks like. Tons of defensemen, tons of wingers. And you get some centers, but there's a lot of centers as well, just in the really good part. So again, center heavy. Wingers, defensemen look okay. And 4 or 5 potential goalies. So I don't know if we want to make those moves. But I'm doing that deal for Ty Domi. 100%. 100%. So yeah, we're supposed to get playoffs. That's okay. I'm okay with that. And then it looks like Sokolov, Bedard, Michkov, Mallet, who we've scouted, and apparently he rubbish. So people think he's going to be a very good player. The league as a whole projects him to be a very, very good player. We don't think so. We don't think so. Helene, we have no idea about, but could be good. Kid Suter, McKelvey, Graham. Yeah, there's gems in here. Kapelchnik, we fully scouted. We know he's going to be good. We know he's going to be good. McCallum, people might go after. Again, they think 4 stars. We think 2 stars. So teams might be reaching on these that we rate differently. They might be reaching on these that we think are slightly different players. Yeah. And then we got people like Zimmer here, 3.5 star. So people might reach on others and we get him, and oh my god, wow. Just like he can play every role, ladies and gentlemen. He can play every role. Every role. Physical strength outstanding, terrific stamina, one of the best skaters you'll find. Strongest parts is skating. Could probably, at 17, could probably play 4th line. Okay. The injury prone, yeah, everybody's injury prone apparently. And he could get up to the 2nd line, Owen Tippett. So that's where he is right now. Cohen Zimmer, remember the name. We're going looking for him on draft day. He's in the midgets. He's with Alberta. But yeah, remember the name. Last 2 years, 69 and 77 points. He's productive. He's physically already a 14 at 17 years of age. Oh, boy. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Find gems like that, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're here for. That's what it's all about. Delete all messages, clear that weird bug where it shows that thing. Okay. So we still have the two players that we might end up trading. John Gibson, Dougie Hamilton. Those deals are still out there. So Rasmus Dahlin's got a year left. Denisenko's going to want a new deal. Wayne Simmons can hit free agency. Let me see what Denisenko's going to want. Okay, another small bridge deal. I'll click the wrong button. Can I get a third? No. Let's try and just skimp a little bit. Okay, so he definitely wants his deal. Make sure he's okay with it. Submit it. So Denisenko gets a very, very small pay rise. And yeah, he'll be good over those 2 years. Rasmus Dahlin, don't want big money. Oh, you're a scumbag, Rasmus. You're a scumbag. Oh, you're a scumbag. You're a good scumbag. You're a really good scumbag. He's a really good scumbag. Yes, he didn't play well for us, but he did play well for Buffalo 2 years. He did play well for Buffalo. He should come good for us. He should come good for us. How much do we pay for him? What do we give up for him? 2/3 Farrell and Blumel. Oh, I could flip that for so much more. I could flip that for so much more. Okay. 2x7. We chip a little bit off, but not much. Oh. These deals are killing us. Some of these deals are killing us. Some of these deals no longer make sense. We're going to drop 6 with Gibson. We're going to be 4, 7. We're going to be 11 under. We're going to be 11 under with Broberg probably going up to 4 mil. Clark probably going up to 3 mil. Lindholm probably going up to about 8 mil. Like, there's our money gone. Then you've got Olofsson probably going up by about $1.5 million. Tippett probably $1.5 million. Primo probably more. Kotkaniemi probably more. Ben, yeah, he's going to jump. He's going to want 4, 5, 6 million. We can't pay everybody. We're paying big money to good guys right now. We're not paying big money to bad guys. Chychrun's deal's about the worst we have. But I wouldn't mind moving him and Kotkaniemi. And if Gibson doesn't perform well, then we can ship him out like we discussed, and Dougie Hamilton. That might bring us back into line. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which way I'm going to swing. on that, but I've got a lot of trades to explore, attempt to figure out. And yeah, we definitely got players to go with. So I think if we just bring up everybody, if right now we bring up everybody that we can, and then we get those deals done, who else could come up? Yeah, come on. So we could definitely bring up a Bednar. And that's going to be... Oh my God. Gim, please. Can we not? Oh, can we not? Ask for response. Submit the offer. Okay, so Bednar can be called up. Tomisto can be called up. Let's get his entry deal done. Omquist can be called up. Meet demand, dash response, submit offer. That's your entry deal. Divine. I mean, okay, you want to play college hockey. You're going to kill college hockey as an 18-year-old, Jack. I mean, that's just obscene. That's not good. That's not even going to be fair, but okay. We don't need you in the center court anyway this year. And Kemmel, we just drafted. Bit more expensive, but we call him up on his entry level. So everybody that's 1.5 or more just got called up. We still got Pono, Askarov, and more to call up 1-star players. Then Lishi, Koskinen, Selin, Slavkovsky, Vesterberg, and Ingvarsson still there. Who's got to come up? Nobody this year. Nobody this year. But yeah, Jack comes up next year. Askarov definitely comes up next year. Pono comes up next year. Fine. So be it. So be it. But this is the team we've got with those extra few players coming in. Bilus is just trade bait. I was kind of hoping he might be okay, but he definitely didn't turn out that way. He definitely didn't turn out that way. We've got plenty of trade pieces. We can jump back underneath the salary cap quite easily. Yeah. Just got some trades to make. So, let me know what you think we should do. I'll come back and see what I've put together. And we can compare notes and figure out what we're going to do moving forward. Until then, thank you very much for the support. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Keep that going. Really appreciate it. Until then, y'all take care. And I will see you soon for more with Les Canadiens de Montreal.